welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new today. I just felt like using a few of my favorite products to do this shifty yummy look. So if you want to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. I am feeling rather today because I woke up to my monthly visitor and I'm just kind of in pain and out of it. So please bear with me if I am not the most chatty of people today because I just really Alright, so I've got my Clionadh Cosmetics Queen of the Cut Crease, half cut crease stencil down, just because I feel like it's gonna help me not take as long to do this because I just want to go snuggle with my Shimmark, my kitty, who was also this past weekend giving me the biggest scare ever. He rarely, sorry, I'm trying to find my pen or my brushes, but he rarely gets sick, and he woke us up Saturday morning at like 7 o'clock and he was throwing up, and I was like, what? And it was, I was worried, so I like hovered over him, went and made sure I bought pretty litter, like making sure everything was okay. He's fine. He just had an upset stomach, but I was like, we are going to the emergency vet hospital. Like, we're going. And he was okay. So that was, I'm so glad he's okay. But that was just like, so I've just been giving him all of the snugs. Alright, I'm already talking too much. I'm going to take my ColourPop E10 brush and go into Bewitched from the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Blends palette. And just kind of get the shape that I want. This was a look that I did back in June, towards the end of June, that I got a couple of requests to do. So I'm going to do that today. I like these stencils because sometimes I really struggle getting my eyes to be even, and these help with that. But I'm just taking Bewitched and just kind of carving it out. I plan to do a video more in depth of how to do like the quickest half cut crease ever and a full cut crease. Once my full cut crease stencils come in, those will definitely be lifesavers for me, to where I can do really fun looks on here with the full cut crease looks, because they usually take me like 5 hours, but it looks like those stencils will save me so much time. So super excited for those to come in. They just shipped today, so can I get a hell yeah? I'm also properly caffeinated, which is not helping me pronounce words at all. Like being so sleepy, but having enough caffeine to where I'm not like really sleepy. I'm just like shaky and just like kind of all over the place. But I found a recipe to make a copycat pumpkin cream cold brew, and it is absolutely life. It tastes as close as I've ever gotten to making one at home. So I've had 2 of those this morning. Like, my pumpkin cream cold brew obsession and the fact that I drink a lot of water isn't really getting along, because I want to drink my cold brew and not my water, and it's like, okay, I need to be hydrated, otherwise I'm just gonna be useless. I just cleaned that brush off, and I'm gonna go into Signs and blend that out. I know I feel like I've done the most purple looks lately, but I guess I'm just kind of like in that comfort zone of purple because I love it, and it's like my absolute favorite, and I have the most fun with it. So yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'll do some more bold, colorful, multicolored looks in the future. I just have to have a little bit more energy and a little bit more creativity than I have today. I do plan on doing a video of like a not gonna budge in the heat of the summer full face makeup thing. But I'm still trying to think like if I want to do like an eye look or not. Taking back and forth windshield wiper motions here. Now I'm just patting it down. I'm going to touch up Bewitched a little bit. I'm just really patting that in the crease. I say pat and then I start moving it around. I suck. But I'm kind of hurting, so it's hard to focus, and it's like, ugh. I got finished with this eye, and I was like, I'm ready to be done. Like, I don't really want to do anything, but it's like, if I don't do anything, because I didn't do makeup yesterday, I done housework, and just kind of relaxed and everything, and I just felt off, so I was like, okay, I don't need to just do absolutely nothing today. I need to do something. So I'm going to take my DeWalt Beauty Laundry brush that looks like this and use Giggle to blend out signs. The blends palette is always just my favorite. Look at that. Look at it. Okay, I'm going to take this Luxie brush. Make sure I have it cleaned off. It should be good though. But it looks like this. I'm going to go into Cream and Sugar, which is the white, just to really diffuse everything. I don't want any harshness. I would like to have it just light and pretty, but also contrasted by the dark purple in the crease. Oh yes, very nice, very nice. Take a little bit more of Giggle and just kind of give it a little baby blend. And just to make sure that I have a nice little dark purple moment, I'm going to take the Sigma liner brush and really just kind of focus that up against that tape in the crease to get a nice depth going, and I'm going to flick it out. And I feel like this is where I want to say that this is the moment that we've all been waiting for, but also feel like this dreamy shimmer situation is what we're all waiting for. So the step that I'm going to take for before I get to that part is remove the tape, which I feel like is satisfying AF. Okay, that makes me happy. Alright, I'm going to go be quiet while I clean the lid and carve the crease out. It'll be sped up quite heavily, but I'm going to take my micellar water and a Q-tip, and then the clean canvas in Fair on the Morphe M408 brush to do all that. Finally, now the moment that we've all been waiting for! Clionadh. Okay, I know, I'm too much. I am annoyed with myself. But I'm going to take this DeWalt Beauty Lounge brush that looks like this. It's flat. And I'm going to take... I gotta remember what shade that I used because I don't quite remember. Okay, so I'm going to use this shade right here towards the inner corner, and it is called Gothic. And I'm just patting it down. Oh, did I mess up? I actually did mess up. I'm taking Smolder, oh my gosh, for that. Because I'm going to take Gothic on the outer corner. I'm just going to pat it over. It'll be alright. I'm just stamping this down. There we go. Oh. Jewel worthy. Clionadh is really, really one of my favorite brands. When it comes to shimmers, yes, Clionadh is like the only one that I've tried so far that I'm like, I have to recommend them for any shimmer. Duochrome goodness. Also, like, I don't talk about this palette a lot. It's another ColourPop palette that I have full of Clionadh shades. But I have a lot of their little, well, I say a lot, I have like 10 of their little round ones. I don't use them as much because they're not necessarily duochrome. They are very good, like very pigmented, so pretty, but I love duochrome shimmers. Like if I'm gonna, I usually do duochrome shimmers if I'm gonna use a shimmer. So any of my Clionadh, duochrome or not, I really like. So that's usually what I use. I'm gonna take that about halfway and just stamp it down. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Forge and give it a little stamp. Kind of blend them together. That's nice. Now I'm going to take a little bit of anneal. Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of anneal and just kind of damp it along the edges here. And then I'm going to go into Rosette and start to map out the shape a little bit. And I'm going to take my Elf and J Kiss the J5 brush to do the rest. And take a little bit of Gothic and just tap it on top of it right here in the dip of the crease and kind of blend it with anneal. I'm going to take a little bit more of Forge and get that blended with those. I want all the multi-chrome goodness. And more smolder. Look at that shift. I'm obsessed. Always. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take a tiny bit of Lofty from this one right here. And I'm gonna use a tiny bit of it as my inner corner highlight, but also as my brow bone highlight. That's just dreamy. That is so dreamy. Okay. I'm being very weird and I'm so tired of myself. So I'm going to go into the Blends palette and go into Bewitched again. I'm taking my Elf and J Kiss the J5 brush and just wing it out. Take a little bit of Sans. Wing it but blend it. Very light pressure. And take a little bit more Bewitched though and just do like that. And take a tiny bit more of Sans to, well, now I'm going to take a little bit more Giggle to try to blend that out. Okay, now I'm going to take Giggle here and really focus on blending that. My camera cut off like always, so I have blended out Bewitched with Sans and then blended Sans out with Giggle. Now I'm going to take some cream and sugar and really just diffuse it. Really kind of just diffuse everything. Alright, I'm gonna go do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look. What do you think? Kind of rushed, kind of not feeling my greatest today, you know, whatever. So I'm not going to make this be entirely too long. So I do want to know what you'd like to see next down below. What you think of this look, what color combo I should do next. I don't know, I feel like that's asking too much and I don't know how many people have made it this far. So anyway, if you want to see more of my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, I will have all my social medias down below. If you want to keep up with me while I am here on YouTube, if you would hit that subscribe button, it would make my day. I would be so thankful. But I do want to thank you so much for watching and I hope that I'll see you in the next one.